subscribe. This is Levite Apparel. All right, all right, all right, all right. If you're here, like, subscribe. I appreciate you. Um, so updates and goals for the channel. So this is like a monthly minute. All right. So it's been a while since we talked. I've had a few. I've had some time off, so I was able to just focus on being in the shop when I do my lives, which is great because I was able to just show you the shop. But yeah, so as usual, on the way to the 9 to 5, and got some stuff going on. So nice. Nowadays, when you're driving, one thing you need is a camera. I got a camera. It's front facing, back facing, also inside. Big things are happening. I remember a while ago I said I was going to do Uber. I had signed up for Grubhub. Is it Grubhub? No, DoorDash. Yeah, I signed up for like DoorDash, but the issue I had with like DoorDash is like yeah, the issue I had with DoorDash, a lot of like I don't know if somebody here does DoorDash, let me know what's up, because in my area in Massachusetts, like they want you to book your time. I, I signed up because I thought it was one of those apps where it's like when you have time, you just turn it on, and if jobs are available, they just tell you, hey, go pick up at this location. But apparently, it's a little different. The way they have it set up is more like people come on your chat, people book their time, and they have a time frame of when they're working till and when they end. So I wanted to do like maybe 3 hours worth of like some work, whatever, or even like an hour worth of work, and then jump back in later on. The way they have things set up is like you can't really do much unless you book your time. I mean, I'm new to the platform. Maybe there's something I'm missing and somebody can just give me some info, but I would love to just go in and just jump in and just start doing things like I did with my what's that thing called, Uber app, right? What's up? This thing performance said, what up, what up, player? You know what I'm saying? Player in the apparel game, you know what I mean? Because I don't want the wife to hear you're a player in the apparel game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. So I'm about to. So part of the goal, I remember I mentioned it a while ago. The channel needs to grow. And in order for the channel to grow, I need to advertise what I do. The coming videos is going to be about, hey, I do this. This is my website. This is what I do. A few more tutorials of, hey, this is what I can do. But eventually, I'm gonna make it set up in a like, all right, cool. If you want to know where you can reach me, how to get me, this is my channel. This is this is my website. This is how it looks like. This is how you order. This is how you get to point A to point B. Because sometimes people, even though things may be made easy, it's a lot better if you can just show them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a lot better if you can just show them. And what ends up happening with that is people are able to just go in and follow the prompts and just do it. For example, like I have to say like and subscribe because like sometimes even me when I'm watching YouTube videos, I forget. I'm like, oh, I'm mesmerized by what you're saying. Like and subscribe. Oh, yeah. I forgot to like. And am I subscribed? Yep. Or if I'm not, I subscribe and then I leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? So Grub and Uber is definitely the play that I'm gonna try to push. I don't have large monetary means. When I get jobs, I'm able to incorporate some of that money back into, or input some of that money back into the gig of what I do, as far as like t-shirt designing and apparel. However, I can still work as a 1099 by going to Uber, by just supplementing my income, because nowadays it's just so much OT that they have available at certain jobs, you know what I'm saying? And if you can stretch yourself out to look elsewhere and to do, what you can elsewhere, then yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, like the future goal is basically to try to push towards supplementing the income, making sure I have monetary means so I can just keep doing ads. I want to push the channel a little bit further. I've been looking at Facebook advertisements and they've been pretty good. And one of the things I like about Facebook advertisement is like it's niche specific, right? And also I've been looking at Fiverr to see if I can like when it comes to like the video images and stuff like that, and seeing if I can just advertise. Like they're a lot cheaper, but Facebook advertising, as far as I see it, it allows me to do a little bit more. So I'm gonna try to focus a little bit more into that. Plus, I can target it towards my region. Instead of global, I can charge it towards my region, which is Clutch. So that's gonna be the new goal for this month. Make that money off of Uber. Come back, utilize it to grow the channel, and hopefully by growing the channel, by growing the subscribers, I can basically do what YouTube wants me to do, which is use the platform to push a lot more people to it, and pushing those people to the platform, they can advertise to them and then give me a cut of whatever I did. But if you're here and you're a content creator, just know YouTube works like this. The harder you work, the more you get. The less you work, the less you get. You know what I'm saying? Which is normal in every circumstance. So, so the goal is to grow, but I'm not gonna try to use this as like a full means to grow as far as monetary when it comes to YouTube. I preferably would like to advertise by showing what I can do as far as like apparel designing, right? Videos showing like me doing stuff, and then advertising it so other people can see, oh, okay, he's got a YouTube channel. So he does do shirts. He's online because I have an online base when it comes to my store. It's an e-commerce store because I'm working from my shop in my yard pretty much. So I gotta make sure everything is contained in my property. And nobody can come in because it's against the law to have people coming in. And just focus on like just building my YouTube channel to push people to go to my online custom design channel. Online custom design website. So now they can put their stuff on there. So since I'm driving, I can't read this. I'll just pen it. All right. So yeah. So the main goal is for this year, advertise. I'm planning on using at least 30% of any profit I make towards advertising for the channel, for the website, and hopefully eventually what happens is, like, I get major sales, things are booming. Now, as far as goals, I have done a few of my goals, which is I plan to push my merch, because I have, yeah, I make shirts. So I've been posting on Acrorip, Facebook advertising, Facebook Marketplace, I should say. What else? I'm trying to do, what's that place called? I think it's Acrorip or something like that. And the main goal is just push as much content about what I do, so people can go to the website and eventually just start ordering. And that's pretty much the goal. Update. We got that printer. Video is out. Screen printing. Pretty much, I gotta do a video. Now I have everything set. The goal is to try to do at least one video per day. Now I'll just say per week. At least one video per week. Just and try to get consistent with it, along as doing the lives, and also I need to try to do shorts also. I've been lacking in the shorts category. I've been lacking in the what do you call it, the video tutorial category. Also, what else? The use of my equipment and such, right? So all these things is basically things I have to do. I'm trying to see if I can focus on. There's this thing I was talking about I want to do. Is basically creating content through live, right? And then cutting that content up. And this is when I'm gonna need an editor, possibly, because I want to do daily a live, like video tutorial of me doing different things with the different machines I have, and then just posting them as clips. You know what I'm saying? So, like, for example, I'm doing this live right now, right? You will watch it. Now, not everybody wants to stay and watch like hour-long lives, but if I can take all those things I'm talking about on the live, clip it up, and repost it, then definitely a 10-minute video on screen printing and certain tips and tricks. Yeah, people definitely gonna watch that. 7 minutes. No, I'm trying to limit to at least 10 to 11, because once you hit the 10-minute to 11-minute mark on YouTube, you can add more ads onto your channel. Now, that even though you add, like, let's say thousands of ads, YouTube will not show people thousands of ads. All they'll do is basically this. If you're watching the video, the beginning of the video, you may have an ad. The end of the video, you may have an ad. Probably if it's a really long video, in the middle of the video, you may get an ad, and it's probably a quarter of the way of the end, you may get an ad, depending on how they do it, right? It fluctuates and how they do it, right? But the more ads you put on, let's say somebody decides to pause the video, restart it, that may be an ad, or it just might just be the video playing. You know what I'm saying? But it increases the chance of somebody possibly looking at some kind of ad to help you, help YouTube, help the ad, the person who made the ad get notice for what they trying to sell or what they trying to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so there's a lot of things going on. But yeah, so the main goal is I gotta fix my trunk. For some reason, you try to open it in the back, it won't open. Looks like the lock is locked. Huh, that's funny. The lock is locked. Bars. Um, yeah, so my mechanic, he's gonna fix that. The minute he fixed that, I'm Uber ready. You know what I'm saying? Then hopefully we can do some of that Uber, take some of that money, do some advertising, do some more videos, start creating more content, and push forward as far as we can for the channel and for the online e-commerce to just grow, grow, grow. You know, and hopefully I've posted a lot of my videos on my website to also try to get people who come on the website to go to my YouTube channel, like and subscribe, because whether you buy or not, if you're looking at the video and you're on my merch channel, it actually brings me views, and those views turns into a little bit of compensation from YouTube. So yeah, we got a lot going on, a lot going on. So yeah, man. Oh yeah. So I think I mentioned all the goals and updates. No? Oh yeah, update. I have to do a shop video, but I still need to vamp my shop a little bit, make it look a little bit more pleasant. Right now, the side of the shop, I have these metal edges, and I haven't put it on at all, and that right there is kind of troublesome because I need to get those edges on to give it the shop a little bit more of a sleek appearance. And coming up, I want to be able to talk about like the journey of being able to make the shop, create the shop. Why did I do the shop? How did I get the strength and ability to make the shop? Let me take my hat off. I like to thank Most High God for giving me the knowledge and the wisdom to be able to do it. And also, I had to read a scripture to make the shop happen. I think it's in Luke 14:29, maybe. I don't know. It's in one of the New Testament books where it talks about either 29 or 20. But anyway, if you look it up, it would be under if you come to build, be prepared, right? And then it just talks more about the fact that if you're building something, make sure you have everything you need to finish, and don't stop. Keep going, finish the build, because last thing you want is for your enemies, right? Or those who are against you, even if it's your friends, your family, your colleague, anybody, that you have a plan and you start building, keep building, because at the end, if you make sure you have all your materials and everything's all set and you finish, at the end, there's nothing they can say about you but, right, and acknowledge your accomplishments. And then you in turn give that honor onto the Most High God to say it's because of him that you had the strength and the ability to succeed and to be able to build, right? So with all that said, the main goal as far as like me building the shop was, number one, to see if I could do it. Number two is because at the time I was going through a situation with my daughter, and I wanted a way to vent out because I was pretty upset the fact that somebody so young could be in the situation she was in. So this was, in a way, my way of being able to release some of my tension, some of my troubles, and my worries. You know what I'm saying? And I thank Most High for allowing me to be able to build this shop, because I look at it today and I'm still amazed as like what's in front of me. And sometimes I don't even think I built that. I'm just like, whoa, how did this happen? You know? But the fact that I was able to build the shop, it allowed me to realize that some of the goals I have, I can actually accomplish them, because when you're building something, usually it starts with an idea. Once you have the idea, the next step is to start formulating a plan. Once you have a plan, it's a wrap, because what the plan does is it keeps you on track so you can do things step by step, right? For example, when you have the plan allows you to understand how much materials you need, right? So if you have a business, when you have a business plan, it allows you to budget to know how much money you need to get those materials. Next step is, when you have those materials, and you have the monetary means to grow the business, that's when you start implementing things like you need a foundation. So if you have a business, your foundation is your equipment, your knowledge, right? Whether you go to school to learn what you're doing, or whether you sat there through some classes to learn what you're doing, you know, whether you had to get certified or you had to get the knowledge to understand what you're doing, that's your foundation, right? Now, you're able to use that money to build your foundation even stronger, because you have the knowledge, you have the money. Now you can get the equipment, because the equipment or the tools to build, whether it's metaphorically you're building your foundation, right? Or you actually building an actual foundation. Doing this shop allowed me to learn, once you build a foundation and you start putting up walls, next thing is you're putting up rafters, right? That's the roof. Before you know it, you're putting up we call it sidings, right? Next thing, you're closing the walls in, so now you don't see the 2x4s, and before you know it, you have a structure. You know what I'm saying? So it allowed me to see how foundation is built and how to grow from that foundation just by building that shop, right? Now, there is a future goal I have. So in my area, there's land. Before everything starts blowing up, I would love to have land, because if I can expand my shop, to have like a physical location, that would be clutch. Or even if I decide, you know what, I don't want my shop to be available to people to just come in and window shop, there's something else I can do, which is this: rent it off, right? I can rent the shop off to different people, and from there, like, I can just grow as far as monetary. But to do that, I need to build the channel so it can have income coming in that's a little bit more consistent. And the only way that's going to happen is by doing videos daily, doing shorts daily, advertising those videos so it can grow. And if you're here, right, and you're a content creator, get out of your mindset that YouTube is just a place where you go to watch videos. As a content creator, if you're posting videos, you need to think your video as products. You know what I'm saying? And YouTube is just a market, right? In my area, we have a place called what's a market that's more universal? I mean, that's more known. So you have okay. For example, YouTube, for lack of a better example, is like Amazon, right? There's a lot of people on Amazon with products, right? I.e. your videos, but not a lot of people are able to make as much from Amazon because majority of the time they don't advertise their products. And if you don't advertise your product, you don't get visibility, people looking at your products, right? And if people are not looking at your products and you're not advertising, it's going to be hard for Amazon to push your stuff out there, right? And if Amazon, aka YouTube, is not pushing your stuff out there, then you're getting low visibility. Low visibility means low viewership. Low viewership means YouTube is not going to give you that consistent amount that you're looking for as far as monetary, because you're not selling yourself or your product. And since that's the case, you're not able to eyeballs to view your product, i.e. your video, so you can be able to make a potential sell or somebody to see. Therefore, you're not, right? As far as now, as far as having videos, making your videos, like list as many products as you want, but you, if you get one and you don't want to go on luck when it's I'm not a business advisor, but that's what I want to promote yourself and grow. Yes, so that's one of the reasons why I want the channel, so we can be able to have the website, have people go to it. So if here, go to the website, check it. My one goal, like I told at the beginning, is I want to every video show my website, because my channel literally advertising for my website, so people can go like, subscribe, and view what I have and start using my services. You know, I show people like, yo, listen, this is what you need if you're doing this, if you're doing. But ultimately, these videos catch somebody's eyes. Maybe somebody wants to do shirt designs. They don't have the equipment. Hey, I'm looking at, because I did it. I'm looking at this guy right here. He's showing me how to do everything. Let me see how products look like. Let me see if they're good, if they're worth me into this. Let me order like 10 or something like that, and then see what's up. 10 ordered. Oh, these feel really good. All right. Let's see. I gave some to family and friends. Let's see about. Yep, it's good. Oh, product held out. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let me go back to the video, since he was mentioning sublimation. and I see the shirts are durable, they're good, and family and friends like them. Let's see what he's using. All right, he's using this machine. All right, okay. And what I try to do on my channel is I try to post machines that everybody can get. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't go lavish and just get a loan and just buy all these big and expensive machines if I'm working on my home. This is something you would do if you're like in a shop, you know, because you want people to be able to utilize the no, you want to utilize the machines to your full capacity, because when you're home, sometimes you gotta deal with family, friends, visitors, all this stuff, you get interrupted. But if you're in your business, you're in shop, and family and friends are coming over, you can easily let them know, like, yo, listen, yeah, I'm at a stop sign. Let me read this real quick. People are scared to subscribe and hit the link button like if they are being charged. Facts, facts. Um, but hey, even if I get one like, subscribe, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so like I'm saying, YouTube is an amazing place, and it's a place that has knowledge and information for you to grow wherever you want. But at the same time, there's some stuff I am holding back as far as like ways to get machines, places you can go, and stuff like that. Because I haven't done it fully, so I need to hold back on just talking about it, and I'd prefer to just do it and then let you know this is a possibility. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, okay, cool. I've done at least 32 minutes of the video, and I want to watch some, well, actually, I want to listen to some music before I hit the job, just over broke. You know, it's funny. When I grow my, if my channel grows big enough that I'm able to get compensated to actually make a little bit of a living, and I can actually save, right? And I can actually advertise, so people are now purchasing on my website. If I ever hire somebody, I'm hiring on salary, man. Like, I don't know how to say it, but it's weird having a job, but at the same time being broke. It sucks. It really sucks. You know, and then always trying to ask for more, because as time goes by, your living situation may change, or they may bring up the cost of living, and next thing you know, what you thought, or even taxes may go up. So if you own something, or if you're renting, your rent might go up, and then next thing you know, you're not able to really survive like that, and you're just one paycheck away from struggle. You know, yeah, man. Like, this is why I'm hustling on this YouTube thing, man, because I'm like, yo, I see way too many content creators pushing stuff out there. But the thing about YouTube is, as if you want to grow exponentially on YouTube, what I found out and what I started doing, I was watching this guy. I think it's Think Media or something like that. And what they teach you is, if you want to grow, basically find out how much you want to grow. Make that a goal, right? Once you make that a goal of how much you want to grow, find other people that's doing what you're doing, or in similar niches, or in a niche that you're consistently watching, and see how they're pushing out videos, seeing the stuff they talk about, and then find out how to get viral moments so you can grow, right? What I talk about is mostly in the t-shirt and apparel stuff. Not a lot of people is really keen on like wanting to make their own shirts, so they're not really watching because they want to do their own thing. Some people watch because they just want to know, okay, oh, that's pretty cool. I'm getting a tie-dye shirt. I wonder how tie-dyes are made, right? And they go to a channel that features like, hey guys, what's going on? We're about to make a tie-dye shirt. Oh, that's how it's made. Okay, cool. Wow, that's a lot of work. Okay, cool. So when I pay this money for this tie-dye shirt, this guy really went through through a lot just to make the shirt. For example, the pattern that he had to learn to make, that's amazing. That's how he did it. Wow. Okay. And then there you go. Some people, that's all they want. They just want to know how things are made. So not everybody's gonna watch my channel to be a t-shirt designer or a custom designer or even like do apparel designs. Most people just want to watch it just so they can have an idea of how things are made. You know what I mean? Or people who are going to my my website, they want to know, okay, how did you make this? Oh wow, you actually have the machines to make it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, goal again is to grow the channel, more advertising, and more talks about the website. I want to try to do it in the beginning, and I'm going to try to do it at the end. And the main focus is going to be push people to the website. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And just so you know, you can also monetize your website too. It's not just a YouTube platform you can monetize through. You can monetize your website. So when you become a YouTube partner or whatever they call it, you have to go to your Google AdSense to activate your I guess your partnership or whatever you call it, affiliate, whatever you call it. And when you do that, it also asks you, hey, do you want to put your website here, or do you have a website that you want to put, that you want to get like compensation for, right? So when you put your website, what they'll typically do is Google will find a section to list, what do you call it? Like commercial or whatever. You know when you see those ads on websites, like on the side or wherever, that's really what it's about. People who do that, they have Google AdSense and they list their website on there, and people can go on their website. And as people go on their website, they're able to see ads, and by seeing those ads, that's how that website host gets paid. So all right. So if you're not really into the YouTube game and you're thinking like, hey, YouTube may or may not be here, what do I do? You can go do that also for your website. Yeah. So if you stay long enough, you got a little bit more information. But yeah, so goal is to grow. Like and subscribe. This is Levi Apparel. I'm out. Peace.